I need love. And I need affection. But you know what, though? People are really, really, really fucked up. They just really are. So I think to myself, well, that means you are too, babes. So I'm fucked up too. But in my own little way. Because I'm really a nice person. So, I want to be on YouTube because I feel like I have a lot to offer the world, but I just wasn't quite sure as to what. Now I know that my gift, obviously, one of my gifts, is helping people. And when I say helping people, I mean like I can listen to your problems and figure out a solution. If it's not a tangible solution, then it's a solution that helps you internally. And if it is a physical solution, it might help you money wise, you never know. Or it could just help you to be a better person, or possibly even help you with your love life. If you just have something that's going on, I can see it for you and I can really give you as to what's going on. But for you people that listen to like tarot and stuff like that, it's cool. It is. But I don't read people like that. I read your energy. I listen to what you have to say, and I internalize it right in myself, and then when I produce it, it comes out as a message meant for you. You know? I hope that made sense. Anyway, so I'm going to maybe start today by just talking about a male and a female dynamic of friendship. So, when you're young, if somebody is your friend, they treat you the way they treat everybody else. So if it's a boy and you know, he does boy things and he sees a girl, he's just going to treat her the way he treats the rest of his boys. Excuse me. He's not going to treat her, he's going to treat her the same exact way. And they become friends. And then let's go past like elementary and let's go to middle school. Those two people who did that in elementary school, they're still friends, but you know, one may be a little more cooler than the other one. One might be like one might be really rambunctious and the other one's just like real calm and quiet and stuff. Okay, so they still talk. The girl is still pretty. Well, she, you know, probably was pretty back then when she was little, but now she's like pretty. And the guy is attractive as well, you know, attractive. And so, but they notice each other, but they don't. They go their separate ways. Maybe she becomes like, she's quiet, so maybe she becomes an artist and he's rambunctious. Maybe he does like football and or something in that realm. And then like high school comes. High school, this guy and this girl, they pretty much are the top notch of whatever it is that they are. So maybe she's a real artist that everybody likes. And he's the jock that everybody likes. But they kind of like each other, but they don't really talk anymore. So it's just like one of those unseen, unheard things and nobody ever talks about it. So then time to leave high school and then like you're going to wherever. More than likely they're going to some school because they're a jock. And more than likely you got in some school or the girl got in some school because she is some type of artist. All right. So then now, let's say after time goes by, they're both going their separate ways in college, possibly. I can give you another scenario if they do hood life, but right now we're talking classy. Well, not that that's not classy. Anyway, so if that was to happen, at what point would both parties get back, like talk to each other enough to get back with one another? Now remember, when they were little, the most innocent thing you can ever be, they liked each other. They may not have expressed it, but they liked it. They liked each other. You know what I mean? It was something there. And it's always been there, but they never did anything about it. So now they're grown, well, basically grown, young grown, and still like, okay, so they go live their separate lives. You know, if these two people, this is the point that I'm trying to make. If these two people would go back to one another, they would have the most beautiful life together. They would. They would have a beautiful life together because it started off that way. Sometimes it might not happen only because people get damaged. And when somebody's damaged enough, when that person does come back, you're not dealing with nothing. You're like, nah, ain't doing that. No way. And I don't know why. That ain't happen over here. So if that happens, then, at that point, you and that person not going to work, even though you could have, because y'all got together when y'all were little small babies. So you have a bond that, like, you're not going to have with somebody that you meet when you're 35. That bond you have when you're a child like that, there's no going back from that. And I know sometimes people can't be together that long because they can't see past a friendship. They can't see past brother-sister relationship. But you're looking past heaven on earth, you really are. People just miss opportunities all the time. And I'm just saying, like, again, back to what I was saying in the beginning, I just feel like I have a gift to listen to people, hear what they have to say, internalize it, and then at the end of the day, when I give it back out to you, I give it to you in a way where you understand. It helps you to feel good either internally or something that's going to help you, like I said, physically. Either or is still a good thing. Now, I gave you a scenario, but I can take your real life, right? I can take your real life and I can make it make sense to you. I can put things in perspective for you because I listen. So anyway, I've been on here for like a minute now. But I can just go on and on and on and on and on and on. Because talking to YouTube is like talking to myself. And I'm a little bit, so I just do that all the time anyway. I talk to myself all the time. Why? Because it just helps put things in perspective. Now, do I listen? No, not really. I don't really listen to myself. But because to myself, I tell myself the truth and I just don't listen. So, but to you, if you listen to me, right? If you listen to me, you'll solve your problems. This is just my opinion, but it'll solve your problems. It really will. It really will. So I'm just hoping that you're really listening, because stuff out there is real and people do things to themselves all the time just because they just don't see that they have a future and that things could have went a different way had they really just sat and contemplated what was happening and made sure that they thought out everything before they make decisions, because that's how you just mess up your life and you just waste time, which we have so little of. You don't want to waste time. You want to make sure that every decision that you make, whether that's whoever you decide to be with or jobs that you decide to get or family members that may not always agree with you, I just want to help. I just want to listen and use my gift positively. I use it for my close loved ones. I've been using it since I was like 5. I was a small little girl doing this. And now I'm grown and my powers have just really just kept, I don't want to call them powers, but my talent has just continued to just grow and grow and grow and grow. So just give me some topics that you think it would be beneficial for me to talk about to other people. and something that maybe something personal that it doesn't have to be specific to you, but something personal that might be going on with you that you might want me to read and give my take on it, I'll do that, but I'll do it in a respectful way where it won't be anyone's names and it would be inconspicuous, trust me. But you would know I was talking to you, okay? So just hit me up. Kisses.